as the day goes to an end, when it seems everybody is going to sleep to start another day in the morning. That is when the struggle of Auntie Mansa and her family begins, just to make ends meet. Auntie Mansa comes from a town called Asebu in the central region, a suburb town of Winneba, and this is where our cameras followed to capture this intriguing story of Auntie Mansa and her family.
And I'm from Rockford. If you are saved, whom are saved, no way.
This is the story of Auntie Mansa, her elder sister, and their very old mother, who have been in this business for over 40 years. Let's get into their story.
First, wash aside your pan. Yes, a bro, not wapolo. Nay, as the Santum, ya, nay, as the end, see, yes, a quote. Yadoque a film, yet to chat, nay, yadoque from on your face, ye. Into Santum, Nana, yes, ya, Netty Santum, what said? What I say, I said in there was a dream, was it dear? Into on yet the day, first now, warrior. Into the mabanda, day as the city, nay, as the year. Mamma, no more I had it. Into a city, stay a senior and there. A city, as the end. Ya can't it's on into your cat too now. Nay, as the city. And I do walk while I this one into I'm matching. I'm matching Yafetwa, Menina, since there, Yafetwa, Menina, since sense, and yes, it's some nays a good. As is some movie, nay, at the city or so. Now, see it's a good. Some message, you are
Their preparation starts as early as 11 p.m. throughout till morning, when the delicacy is ready to sell, and it goes out throughout the day till another 11 p.m. and they've done this for the past 40 years and over, just to make ends meet and to serve the general public.
Now that you start today, yes, them water on station home, water. Nay, yes, yeah. Nowadays, yes, a call phone, nay, yet to a phone, it's yet to a phone.
In the middle of the night, when she's done apportioning the delicacy, she goes to the traditional oven and light it up, because that is what she's going to use to bake the whole food. struggle we have to go through is to join a queue and wait till it's our turn to get what we want. Others have to go through all the night, toil, till morning, just to make ends meet.
Everyday, Mamma Noye, and so no shots at 40 years in poetry.
Drama and no yabesaba.
I am Fanef by 40 years. I saw me a friend by 40 years. If you're done, I'll put an army in Canada, Mala.
They toil throughout the night to prepare the food delicacy, abodo, from the lineage of the Asable people, and sell throughout the day just to make ends meet. Let's get deeper. Now, the oven is heated up and the abodo is also ready to go inside. But before the abodo goes into the oven, she uses a stick and spread the fire in the oven strategically to spread the heat inside the oven. strategically arrange the abodo in the oven so that they will all be cooked at the same time. This activity takes much time and energy because the baker is to make sure that all the abodo goes inside the oven, cooks on time, and be served at the same time. To maintain the heat in the oven, she continues to burn more firewood whilst she still arranges the abodo in the oven. She puts in more firewood and allows the oven to heat up enough to be able to bake the delicacy. When she's done arranging the abodo in the oven, she covers the initial ones so that it will slow down cooking to meet up with the new ones she just put inside. It's almost morning and the abodo is ready to come out of the oven to hit the street. When the delicacy is ready, Auntie Mansa and her family stands as wholesalers because other people also come around to pick it up and also go to the street to sell. And this is how Auntie Mansa and her family have been living for the past 40 years. Auntie Abba is one of the sellers and she's arranging her stock, getting ready to hit the street. They patiently wait in turns to get their share while the delicacy comes out from the oven. wondering whether all that abodo will go inside that sieve, the answer is yes, because they have a strategic way of arranging the delicacy to maintain the heat and keep it hot for a long time. And that is Auntie Abba getting ready to hit the street. Wow, there she goes. A new day of making ends meet begins for Auntie Mansa and all the people like her. This is their story and an in-depth of how abodo is prepared.
Oh yes, I know. Yeah. Tell for the blue, and now a film popolo. Tell popolo no forward. A former the children, nah, or cockayami. You'll not make a day or to stand to me. I was good. Now, no, mamma. No, Monana, or yet to me, I will. Yes, that day. Yes, not the 10 years. Nay, you're to me, that yes, now will do. Now, bad. Nana, my